diggity! The atmosphere is electric here at Ciudad de Colores. Get on your horse and let's do the baseball thing!
Alright, and here we are. We are live for Game 3. I hope you enjoy the first two games. Excuse me, of the Gators winning and the Nomads winning. Gators were taking on the Mean Machine and finally beat them, as the Nomads beat the Sandys on a good, complete game by Lennon Cross. And now we have live baseball here, as we have Heaven's Divine taking on Kensington Bombers. The Divine are 3-0, and the Bombers are 3-1. We're trying to see if the Divine can stay undefeated, as KK is down on strikes for the first batter of the game. And now it is the shortstop, Dewey Browning. Browning just signed a 5-year contract last week to stay with Divine, about $10 million a year. Really wanting to keep this Divine team as their number one. And now Bryson Duran, after a strikeout, will get the face-off against the man who's already struck out 2 of them in Brock Lester. Brock Lester is the number 1 starter for the Bombers. He is 1-0 on the season. This ball is going to be not caught. It's going to be a single in center field, as Hall couldn't get to it. That'll bring up Jackson Kills. I apologize if you hear some sniffling or if you hear a little bit of a nasally voice. I'm a little under the weather, unfortunately, as the sinuses caught up to me with this hurricane coming in and bringing in all that sand and nasty stuff. And I was out playing softball and baseball this weekend, so I got a little bit of everything. As this ball is blasted to left center field, Jackson Achilles does what he does best, launches balls as far as they can go. 2-run shot here, 463 feet, his 3rd of the season, 8th RBI, and Divine up early in this one, 2-0 here in the first.
Number 18, Stevie Watts.
Now it is Stevie Watts, the center fielder. Grab ball to second. Leonard gets the final out, but they do put up 2 there. So the Bombers will have to try to respond, starting with Benny Rodriguez, the first baseman.
Benny Rodriguez.
He'll be taking on Spool Olio. Spool Olio, his first start of the season. He was a rookie last year for Divine. Did not do so well. So let's see how he fares in season 3. As the first batter will grind right back to him for the first down.
25.
Ball inside.
This ball is hit to center and down in front of Watts. So they will have a 1-out single for Richards, to bring up Lily Trampleson, the third baseman, who is hot as hell, 389, average of 389 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Olio with a pickoff attempt, not successful.
That's a strike. Ball, that's inside.
1-1 the pitch.
That's a strike.
Missed for strike 2 and missed for strike 3, so Trampleson will go down on strikes. That's going to bring up the catcher, who's even hotter than Trampleson, 529 average, a homer and 6 RBIs. It's Cosmo Alfaro. Lefty on lefty matchup. Nice curveball in there. Throws it again, now it's fouled back. And then throws a slider outside. Alfaro chases it, and that will be the final out in the first inning. Go to the top of the second. Athena, Olympus, and Velez.
The first baseman, number 50.
We are going to go as long as my voice will allow me. If I have to stop for a couple innings or half a game or something, we will let you know as this ball is hit deep to right center. And that's going to go all the way to the wall. Athena will have herself a single, not going to stretch it. She doesn't have the legs
Now batting,
as they get it
left fielder,
quickly
number
back
9.
in. So now it's going to be the third Olympus. Aries, the left fielder.
No inside. That's a strike. Ball inside.
2-1 the count. Lester's pitch is hit into the dugout. So it's going to be 2-2. And Olympus strikes out again.
Now batting,
It's got to be
right
like
fielder,
number 10
number
in the
5,
early season.
Here's
Here's Eden Velez, the right fielder. Velez getting his first at-bat of the season. He is in for Mac and Cheese, I believe, is the normal right
No,
fielder.
no. Strike.
And Velez fouls this one back. This ball's hit up the middle, and Velez will have a base hit in his first at-bat. 2 runners on here in the top of the second. Divine looking to add some
Now
more runs.
batting,
Here's the catcher,
number
Brett
30,
Orozco. I believe he's getting his first at-bats as well. He is.
That's a strike. Strike. They're out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
He's going to go down on strikes,
23,
which will roll over the
Kern.
lineup for KK. 0 for 1, but he's batting .562. And as a leadoff man, that's pretty good.
That's a strike.
98 on the inner half.
That's a
And
strike.
96 on the outer half. How will he approach the 0-2 count? He'll go back outside with a fastball. Slider inside, maybe? Curveball inside. And Richards will flip it to second. Leonard, that's the final out. Paul Valencia Leonard due up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Reina Hall.
That's a strike. Nope, that's high.
1-2 count the pitch to Hall. Swung on and missed. And Olio is having a good game thus far.
The
Here's
designated
Callan Valencia.
hitter, number 23, Callan Valencia.
No, that's low. No, low.
3-1's the count. The pitch is inside, so Valencia will take a walk, which will bring up Leonard.
The second
baseman.
Number 34, Benson Leonard.
Strike.
Runner's going to take off for second to pick off. The ball is low. KK fields it, tries to run him back to first. Athena is going to run the batter down. So Valencia caught stealing there. I'm not sure if he messed up the signs or what. He's not a base runner.
Oh.
But Olio gets him on the pickoff. And then a ground ball to Athena, step on the bag for the final out of the second. So poor base running by the Bombers. Run him out of the inning. Top of the third. 2-3-4
Now
due
batting,
up. Starting with Browning.
shortstop, number 10, Dewey Browning.
Ball outside. High.
Browning will foul that one back. And foul another one. Make it 2-2 for Lester. The pitch swung on and missed above his
Now
hands.
batting, the designated
another
hitter,
strikeout.
number 24,
It's Bryson Duran,
Bryson
who got a single
Duran.
in the first and was part of that 2-run homer.
No, low. That's a strike. Ball high. That's a strike.
2-2. And Duran doesn't miss this one. Going deep to center, back at the wall. It is gone. over the center fielder Hall. That ball barely made it over 410 feet. His second of the season and 4th RBI. And they have a quick 3-0 lead here.
The third baseman.
Now it's Jackson Achilles, who had the home run in the first inning, batting .643. And I know we're talking, you know, early games. It's only the 4th game, but MVP maybe.
Now batting.
MVP, you know, he's batting 600 here. He's got already 3 home runs, which is most in the league, I think, or tied for the most. And you never know. Achilles, you know, he's got the pop. He's got he just strikes out too much, you know.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17.
Here's Frederick Ford, the right fielder. Lefty on lefty matchup. Ground ball over to Browning. That's the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Maya Sanford.
Fielder, number 31, Amaya Sanford.
Batting 9th today. Playing left field. Almost gets hit, but swings anyway. And then fouls this one into Divine's dugout. And same way. Next pitch. Swung on and missed. Olio is having himself a game. Going to the top of the lineup now, getting their second at bats here. Benny Rodriguez. And 2-1, and Rodriguez flies this one to left field. Olympus has it for the final out. There are rumors, yes, there are rumors that there's being a trade, some trade rumors here for the Kernels. And I can't go into any specifics, but I did hear that the Kernels are looking for another batter to push them to get their first win of the season. As unfortunately they are 0-4. Or 0-3. I'm not sure. They haven't won a game yet. But
now batting, the left fielder, number 9.
Yeah, they're looking to get some players, I'm sure. As this ball's grounded over to first, and Rodriguez will step in the bag out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Unfortunately, I don't think
5,
anybody wants Top Butterman,
Velez.
especially for the price that he comes at. You know, Butterman is a good player on paper, but when it comes to playing the game, he is not good. He when I say not good, I mean like minors. Like he needs to be in the minors. That's what I'm talking about. Here's Richards. Richards puts a blast into this one deep to right center. You can forget about this one. All the way to the back wall. Solo shot here for the Bombers. 438 feet. His second of the season and 4th RBI. That ball was absolutely demolished.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Excuse me.
Lily
That's what she said. Lily Trampleson. Struck out her last at bat. And she's gonna hit this one down the line, but foul. On a 1-2 count, Olio's pitch up high. Ground ball softly to the second baseman, Kirk. Out number 1.
Number 26, Cosmo Alfaro.
Here is Cosmo Alfaro. Alfaro, 1 or 2. Never got confirmation. Never had an interview. He's going to roll over to first. Athena step on the bag again. Out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Raina Hall.
is inside. It is Hall. 2-0. Make it 3-0. Olio can't find the zone all of a sudden. And 3-0 swinging. And Jackson Achilles finds his ups there and grabs the line drive for the final out.
Now batting.
Going to the top of the 5.
Number 30, Rhett
And their score is
Orozco.
3-1 Divine. I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Kai Kirk.
High. That's high. Ball. No bubble.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 10, Dewey Browning.
No, that's outside. That's a strike.
And I come back to another home run for Divine.
Now batting,
What is going
designated
on
hitter,
here?
number 24,
Divine does what
Bryson
Divine does.
Durant.
A 3-run homer. Whew. For Dewey Browning. Brock Lester is had enough. Judd Portillo comes in. And Divine doing what Divine does is just hit bombs left and right. There is no other way. It is home run or bust. As Duran will get his third hit. I believe his third hit.
Now batting, third baseman, number 50.
Here's Jackson Achilles, 1 for 2.
Strike.
He's going to pop this one up behind the plate. Alfaro goes for it, and it's off the wall, off the fence. 0-2, and Achilles down in the hole yet again. Takes the ball high.
Outside. Ball inside.
3-2, the full count payoff pitch to Achilles is down low, so he gets a walk and says, "Why are you throwing away
Now
from me?"
batting, the center fielder, number 8.
Not sure who's throwing away from me.
Stevie
Just didn't want you to hit a
Watts.
home run. Here's Stevie Watts. With runners on first and second. Still nobody out here. And Watts is going to loft this one to right center. Not going to be deep enough for a tag. And that's a good strong throw there from right field.
Now batting, the
Now it's
first
Diana
baseman,
Athena,
number
1 for 2.
50.
Look at those thighs. Holy cow. I did not realize she's got thighs like that. She can crush the largest watermelon known to mankind with those things.
High.
Holy cow. And this is what she does with that lower half of the body. She hits this one deep to center field, and it is gone. That is why she has those tree trunks right there. 407 feet. Her second of the season, 5th RBI. It is now 9-1.
Now
Holy
batting,
cow.
the left fielder, number 9.
Now it's Aries Olympus. He's looking to do the same thing.
No, no. Strike.
And this is just a blowout. Looks like Divine are going to go to 4-0. I know it's still the 5th inning, but I mean, come on. You can't stop
Now
this
batting,
hot.
the right fielder, number 5, Eden Velez.
We're actually going to have to see when the Gators and Divine play.
Ball
They don't
inside.
play until the 18th game of the season, so it won't be anytime soon. That's for sure. But I doubt both teams will be undefeated
The catcher,
through 19
number
games.
30, Brett Orozco.
Here is Brett Orozco.
That's a strike.
2 outs and a man on first.
No, no. That's a stop. Strike.
2-2. And he hits this one deep to left center field. You can forget about this one. Divine. I gotta say, what is that, 6 home runs now? Another home run, 408 feet. His first homer and second RBI of the season. It's only his first game.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23.
That's going to bring up KK, who's 0 for 2 with a walk, who surprisingly doesn't even have a hit in such a high-scoring game. Judd Portillo is out. In comes Dave Murphy, and Divine is showing them why the Bombers need to stay away from the top. Bombers are 3-1, looking to go 3-2, and Divine looking to go 4-0. Divine absolutely just crushing the ball today. KK hits this one a mile high, but not a mile far. Out to dead center. Hall will catch it, but not before they score 8 runs in the 5th inning. 8. Off of what, 4 home runs? Crazy.
Number 23, Callan.
Here's Valencia, who walked in his first at-bat. Now, Spool Olio, all he has to do is just throw strikes. It doesn't even matter if they get hits or not. You're up by 10 runs. You just have to throw strikes and eat innings. So your bullpen doesn't have to come in and waste the time, waste the arm,
That's a strike.
and help Divine in the long run, because their bullpen is what kills them. They can score a lot, but they give up a lot in the bullpen after their first 2 pitchers, which are the Olympus twins, Blaze and Coyle. And after that, they don't have much to play. Burpee Von Crum is their best reliever, I think, and he's all right, you know. So they definitely went all out on the offense.
Ball inside. Outside.
2-1 to Benson. Or Leonard. Leonard's gonna hit this one deep to center. This ball is off the batter's eye. Straight away center. He's gonna have himself a solo shot. It is a home run derby here. 443 feet, his second of the year. Make it 11-2. And it's got to be the 8th or 9th home run in this 13-run game, which is mind-blowing. And we're only in the 5th. We still have 4 more innings. Ground ball to third. Achilles, strong throw out, number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31, Amaya Sanford. Now batting, the first baseman, number
That will be
13,
a 2-out
Benny
single.
Rodriguez.
So now it's Benny Rodriguez.
That's a strike.
0-2. The pitch from Olio is fouled off. We're going to do another 0-2 count. 69th pitch, Giggity, is strike 3. So he's through 5. Able to get the win. Going to the top of the 6th. Here is Dewey Browning.
Number
10,
10,
homers
Dewey
last at bat.
Browning.
And Browning hits this one up the middle, almost taking off the pitcher's head.
Now batting, the designated
Bryson
hitter,
Durant.
number 24, Bryson Durant.
3 for 3 with a home run and 2 singles. Can he go 4 for 4? He hits this one hard, but right to Floral, who takes 2 steps to his right. And that will be your first
Now
out.
batting, the third
Here's
baseman,
Jackson
number
Achilles.
15.
first pitch is way outside.
Strike.
3-1 to Achilles, and he's going to walk for the second time.
Now batting, the center
Stevie
fielder,
Watts,
number
who's
18,
over 3.
Stevie Watts.
She's first pitch swinging, and you could forget about this one. This ball is absolutely clobbered to the right side, almost out of the stadium. She's going to have herself a 3-run homer. She's getting in on the action. 417 feet. Her first of the season, surprisingly. 5th RBI, and
Now batting, the first
well,
baseman,
I don't
number
know how many
50.
times you could say it. Divine going to do what Divine does. 14-2.
No, fast low.
Murphy just trying to throw some strikes. I guarantee you a bomber position player is going to come in shortly. And the Vine are going to have more of a home run derby. As a 3-0 swinging from Athena is going to ground ball
Now
to
batting,
third, and
the
that'll be
left
the
fielder,
second
number
out.
9.
Here's Aries Olympus. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back.
Strike.
And now 0-2 in danger of going 3 strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle, Richards. Down number 3. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to step away for just a moment, let this game play out. Unfortunately, my little one is not sleeping so hot at the moment, so I'm going to step away, take care of that, and let this game play out, as clearly Divine are going to win 14-2. It's just a matter of time of when this game will end. We'll be back.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 38, Lily Trampelson. Now pitching, Boxer Atkinson.
No, no.
Now batting, the catcher, number 26, Cosmo Alfaro.
No inside.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Raina Hall. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 23, Callan Valencia. Now batting, the second baseman, number 34, Benson Leonard.
That does a strike. That does a strike.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17, Frederick Lauro.
Down. Out. Strike. Double. Guess maybe you're pro after all, eh? Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 5, Eden Velez. Now batting, the catcher, number 30, Rhett Orozco.
That's a strike. Hello. Hi. No, outside. Slow down that hanger. No bubble.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 23, Kai Kirk.
That's a strike.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 10, Dewey Browning. Now pitching, Chip Haynes.
Ball outside. You bet that's a strike. Ball hot.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 13, Benny Rodriguez. Now batting, the shortstop, number 25.
Strike.
You have a $500 bat in your hands. Use it.
Ball. That's hot. But that's a strike. That's fair.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 38, Lily Trampolson. Now batting, the catcher, number 26, Cosmo
It is Cosmo Alfaro, who is 0 for
Now
3.
pitching,
Boxer
Bertie
Atkinson
Von
comes out. In comes Burpee Von Krum. It's a 14-6 game. I know that the Bombers scored a couple while I was away. Ground ball to short, should be 2, and KK makes an error, and nobody is out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So Raina
number
Hall,
14,
who's 1 for 3,
Raina
who got a chance
Hall.
to get a little bit closer.
Now base running,
Alfaro
Bobby
comes out, Bobby Fingers comes in,
Fingers.
I guess, as a pinch runner. Down by 7. It was 14 to 2. No, 14 to 1 at one point.
That's a strike.
Or 11 to 2. That's what it was. It was 11 to 2 at one point. And Hall's going to hit this to left field to load the bases. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the game. Divine, they hit home runs, they score a lot, but their bullpen also gives up a lot. Here's Valencia with the bases loaded. So Divine need to do something bullpen-wise.
Infield fly.
Infield fly rule, if it's fair, which it is, Doesn't matter. The catcher will catch it for the second out. And now it's Benson Leonard.
Number 34, Benson Leonard.
Hi. No, no.
2-0 to Leonard.
No, it's high.
Make it 3-0. He should have the red light. He does, and that'll be a 4-pitch walk, which will be an RBI
Now
walk,
batting,
making it 14-8.
number
That's
17,
Frederick
Frederick
4 for 3.
Floro.
Has a chance
Now
to
pitching,
get in there.
Pello
Burpee Von
Plaintiff.
Crum comes out. Tapello Plaintiff comes in. They're already at their third reliever in this game. And second pitch swing, and this ball's going to be down the left field line for 2. And 2 runs will also score, making it 14-10. And,
The left
well,
fielder, number 31,
just when you thought it was actually
Lyle
over,
Sanford.
it's not even close. The Bombers.
Now batting,
Sanford comes out. Adam Tropicus
Tropicus.
comes in. It is your first at-bat for Adam Tropicus, whose first pitch swing, and it fouls it back. Down by 4, runners at second and third, 2 outs. And now it's an 0-2 count. And he hits this one deep to right center field. It's going to split the outfielders all the way to the wall and the extra bases. And for his first at-bat of the year, he gets an RBI double in a huge spot. Now down by 2, the tying run is up to bat as Benny Rodriguez, who is
Rodriguez.
riding his bat like a horse around in a circle. And wow, I guess he's having fun down 0-3. Got to at this point. Down 0-2. And he goes down swinging. Now you look like an idiot. But not before they put up 10 runs in 2 innings. 4 in the 6th, 6 in the 7th.
The designated hitter,
And
number
Divine.
24, Bryson Duran.
Divine is, I don't know what they're doing. Bobby Fingers comes out. David Hoffman will come in as a catcher. And Tropicus will stay in there at left field. Very crazy game going on. I know I said earlier that this game was over at 14-2, wherever it was, but yeah, somehow, some way, Divine finds a way to blow the
Third
game.
baseman, number 15.
Make it, or at least make it closer.
No, no. Strike.
Tapello Plaintiff is the league's favorite player. I like the name, but definitely not my favorite.
Now batting.
I honestly don't even
Center
have a
field,
favorite.
Number
really.
18, Stevie Watts.
Stevie Watts, who has a 3-run home. I don't even know how many home runs were hit in this game, but I would say over under is 10, 9.5. You know, I think I'd say they had 10 in this game.
No, fast, no.
Full count to Watts, and she blasts this one deep to left field. Does she have her second? Yeah, she does. Don't even worry about it. Off the back wall, a solo shot for Watts, 437 feet. Her second of the day, second of the season. Make it 15-12.
Now batting. The
And
first
Divine
baseman,
will not go
number
down without
50.
a fight. It is Diana Athena.
Now pitching.
Chip Haynes comes out. Special Mayor comes in. Or Meyer.
That's a strike.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
And Athena blasts this one deep to left. If it hits the pole, it does. Holy cow, that was almost over the pole. Athena with her second home run, 403 feet. That would have been way more than that, I think. That's a third of the season, a solo
Now
shot.
batting.
And
Left
Divine
fielder,
just
number
keep
9.
on adding runs with solo shots. Here is Aries Olympus.
Strike.
You know, I would really love to know how many runs are scored via the home run for Divine. I don't care about the league. I care only about Divine because I've never seen a team hit so many home runs. They do put up 2 there, bottom of the 8th. It is 16-12.
The shortstop, number 25.
And after this game, I am going to have to go for a good minute Looks like the little one might be getting sick, so have to take care of that. But we will continue the baseball. Just no announcing for a little bit.
Now batting.
Here's Lily
Third
Trampleson.
baseman, number 38, Lily Trampleson.
Runner on first with great speed.
Strike.
And she takes a strike. Runner is going to take off, and the throw is not in time, so Richards is going to have himself a stolen base.
That's hot.
And it was a ball on the pitch, so 2-1. And this one's hit very high, not very far. Second baseman, no, first baseman, Athena will grab it, out number 1.
Now batting, a catcher, number 24,
David Hoffman.
Hoffman.
The backup catcher getting his first at bat of the season in the 5th game for the Bombers. Plaintiff still in the game at 16 pitches, make it 17, and he's running out of stamina.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14, Raina Hall. Now pitching, Rohan.
It doesn't matter if it's a strikeout.
Chambers.
Plaintiff comes out, Rowan Chambers comes in, and, well, this is very odd. Very interesting, actually. Rowan Chambers is a position player.
But that's a strike.
Did Divine run out of pitchers?
Take your base.
And it's going to hit the batter in the leg, and I believe that was Hall. Now it's Callan Valencia. And, uh-oh, Divine might lose based off of not having enough pitchers. Did they go through their entire bullpen already? And this pitch is hit deep to center. The base is... Oh no, there's 2 on, and this ball is gone. Make it a 1-run ball game after the 3-run shot by Valencia, 417 feet. His second of the game, I think. I don't even know what to say. Holy cow.
Second baseman, number 34,
Benson Leonard
Benson
is now going to be up.
Leonard.
He's got a home run as well, 2 for 3. And again, Rowan Chambers is an outfielder.
But that's a strike.
He is pitching for Divine here in the late innings. Bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. And he'll get an out, but who is going to close out the game for Divine? This is definitely one of the best games based off of how crazy it is. The home runs, the pitching, the stupid stuff that they did. Wow.
That's a strike.
This is a classic. We're going to have to replay this in the future. This is definitely a classic game. Who's this at? Eden Velez will pop this up to second base. Down number 1. So if you're Divine, you're stressing because you need to get some runs. Rowan Chambers is not your closer. He is the center fielder. He's the backup center fielder. That's crazy. 1 and 2. Make it 2 and 2. I can't stop smiling at this game. This is insane.
The second baseman,
SMB 4, man.
Kai Kerr.
Crazy. Here's KK with 2 outs. Like, I like that they have position players able to pitch, but at the same time, the simming and the timing, it just none of that makes any sense. As KK is going to line this to right field, and guess what? It is a 1-run game going into the bottom of the 9th, and you have your backup center fielder pitching. Not pitching, closing the game out.
Number 17, Frederick
Flora, 1 for 4 with a double.
Now pitching.
No,
Jackson
Chambers is going to come out,
Ponce.
and Jackson Ponce, who's an actual right fielder, or I'm sorry, a reliever, comes in. Mac and Cheese will come in as a defensive replacement as well. So I don't know where Ponce was. Was he in the bathroom? What is going on? Why does this game do this? So we actually have a pitcher here for the last inning who has no stamina. And he walks the first batter. This is crazy. Adam Tropicus, who had his first at-bat last inning, or 2 innings ago, had an RBI double. And now he could be the hero. And look at this, folks. Did he just do it? He hits this one deep to center, off the batter's eye. Game is over. The Bombers upset Divine in a walk-off fashion. 457 feet. Your final score, 17-16. The Bombers come back down by, what, 14? Holy cow. I don't even know what to say. I am shocked right now. They were down 14-2. 14-2 and come back and win 17-16. There was 13 home runs in this game. 13. Count them. 13 home runs in this game. I am literally lost for words. Myers gonna get the win. Loss goes to Ponce after Chambers comes in and gives up a home run. I don't even know. This is crazy. Wow. Look at the ERAs though. Everybody but Burpee Von Crum is a 0 or is above everything. I mean, that's Chambers 54, Ponce 54, Atkinson 27, Lester with a 10. Holy cow. I literally shocked. This was a fantastic game. Richards gets MVP. I don't know how. I mean, I guess I do. 5 for 5. But holy cow. That is a classic game. That'll be talked about for ages. Holy cow. Well, stay tuned. If that's the first live game we have, stay tuned for what's next, because you never freaking...
Fans are flocking to their seats here at Whacker's Wheel. Gee golly gosh, this is a super duper
All right,
occasion.
folks, here we go. 0-4 Kernels taking on the 1-3 Comets. And as much as I want to sit here and announce it, I am going to have to take a quick step away. Unfortunately, life comes first and family comes first, but I will be back momentarily, hopefully, and we can announce this, because this is going to be a good game as well. The Comets are wild cards because they were good the first season, they were good and then bad in the second season, and the Kernels, they're so, I don't even know what to say about the Kernels. They are such a good team, but they just can't put it together. I don't know why. But we'll also talk about some rumors that's happening here within the SBL. There are some trade rumors, possibly. So we'll be back with that.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Russ Richards.
Strike. Ball inside.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23, Hemming Fields.
Has to stay in front of the field until you
Now batting,
Play ball.
the center fielder, number 40.
Strike. Too low. Foul ball.
shortstop, number 12.
That's a strike. Strike. No ball. You're out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 2, Lover Rhodes.
Ball. That's a strike. Strike 3.
Small league chew. Don't want to get sued.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 13.
That's outside.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7, Marcos Glenn.
That's foul. They're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 42, Stephen Duke.
No, that's low. Strike. Strike.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 28.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go. Strike.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 41, Langston Briggs.
There's a strike. Strike.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4.
That's a strike.
Can I speak to the manager?
Strike 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 26. Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Noel Butts.
There's a strike. That's high. No, outside. Double. They're out.
Come on now. You're missing a great game. Wake up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 41, Langston Briggs.
Ball inside. There's a strike. Strike 3. Down.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 24, Pablo Sanchez. Now batting, the left fielder, number 39, Vern Bull.
That's a strike.
Winkelson.
That's outside. You're out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 24, Miles Hurst. Now batting, the catcher, number 34, Carter Stafford. Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Russ Richards.
Ball is inside.
All right, I am back. Only missed a couple innings here. Looks like it's still 0-0. This ball's grounded over to Lampman at first for the first out here in the
Now
top of the
batting,
fourth.
the catcher, number
Hemming
23,
Fields 0 for 1,
Hemming
not having
Fields.
the best year. Irvin Krill is your starter for the Comets. One of the better pitchers in the league. This ball's being grounded but foul.
Right. Oh, hey.
Not a complete miss.
And this ball is hit through the hole on the right side. That's going to be a single.
Now batting,
For Fields now it's Jorge de Guzman.
number 13.
That's a strike. Strike.
Quickly down 0-2.
No, outside.
Make it 1-2 now.
As we drink up.
And he goes down looking.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7,
It's going to bring up your
Marcos
center
Lag.
fielder, Marcos Glenn. And Glenn's going to hit this down the right field line, but foul. And instead he'll keep it fair by going up the middle. That will be another single for the
Now
Kernels.
batting, the
To
third
bring up
baseman, number
Stephen
42,
Duke.
Stephen Duke.
He's 1 for 1 today.
And a strike.
Ground ball over to McGahee, and that'll be your final out. Kernels do get 2 more hits, 5 total in 4 innings. Comets will send up the top of the lineup, 1, 2, 3.
Center fielder, number 40.
Starting here with Gleams.
Ball inside.
DJ Save is on the mound. Pop up, shortstop. It's going to be Jesus, on number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
That's outside.
That ball's hit back up the middle for a base hit. So they have 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th. Hoover
A
Rhodes
designated
in
hitter,
DH today.
number 2.
Batting
Robert
30, 0 for 1.
Rhodes.
Nope. High. Too low. High ball. That's a strike.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 4.
Here's Harper McGahee.
Strike.
Takes 1 at the knees. And 1.
The right.
And swings through that 0-2. goes down swinging on a 94 mile an hour fastball at the chest. So they do get a hit, but nothing for him. Going to the top of the fifth, 8-9, 1 due up.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Starting
number
with
28.
the Messiah himself. 1 for 1. He's going to line this one to the right side. Past the diving second baseman, gets all the way to the wall, and he elects not to go for 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 41, Langston Briggs. Now batting, the first baseman, number 24, Pablo Sanchez.
Hot raw herring and black licorice tacos. Nobody else.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 26. Now batting, the
Ryan
second
Noel Butts.
baseman, number 19,
Pick one
Noel
back.
Butts.
Strike.
Sorry about that.
You outside.
I was looking up what happened, excuse me, with
Now batting,
Freddie Freeman.
the left fielder, number
And,
9, Ray
his son was
Gosen.
battling for his life and just got released from the hospital, so he had a standing ovation. I was just looking at exactly what was going on there. As this ball hit deep to right field, and that is gone. A 2-run homer for the Comets. 378 feet. That is Winkelson's first of the year and second RBI. So
Now batting,
he gets
the
all in
right
one there.
fielder, number 24, Miles Hurst.
No, outside.
Needs a strike zone anyway,
The
right?
right. Extra strike. Nope, it's eyeball. Drive 3.
Downey goes on strikes. Another strikeout by save. Now it's Carter Stafford, the catcher.
Carter Stafford.
And this pitch is in there. 0-1. Let's blast this one, but foul. And down on strikes he goes. So they score 2 on the home run, going to the top of the 6th. 2-3-4 due up for the Kernels.
Now
It's the
batting,
big men,
left fielder,
starting with
number
Vernon Bowl.
39, Vern Bowl.
That's foul.
And Bull is going to start this inning off with a single.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Russ Richards.
Here's Russ Richards. Old man Richards
And a strike.
looks at a strike in there. 0-1.
Ball outside. Strike.
He swings at one at his chest. 0-2. 1-2. And then he swings at that one.
Now batting,
He
the
is
catcher,
Gonzo.
number 23, Hemming Fields.
Here's Hemming Fields, 1 for 2.
That's high.
Fields grounds this over to third. Could be 2, and it is. Unfortunate for the Kernels. Going to the bottom of the 6th. 1, 2, 3 due up for the Comets.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 40.
Hello. That's down. That's foul.
1 and 2. Pitch fouled back yet again.
Oh, that ball's low.
Ground ball up the middle. Nazario there to his left, out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
Strike. That's foul ball.
0 and 2.
No ball.
And a chopper up the middle. Nazario gets him by half a step. That was a close one.
Designated hitter, number 2, Lover.
2 outs. Here's
Oh.
Clover Rhodes. This ball grounded over to Old Man Richards, and that's the final out of the inning. Top of the 7th, 5, 6, 7.
Now batting, right fielder, number 13.
Strike 3.
And Guzman goes down on strikes
Now batting,
again.
center fielder,
Now it
number
is
7,
Marcos Glenn.
Marcos
1
Glenn.
for 2.
That's a strike.
Glenn's going to hit this to the right side. Hurst will catch it for
Now
the second
batting,
out.
the third baseman, number 42, Stephen Duke. Now pitching, Camilla Green.
Khalil Green's going to come in for Krill, who went 6 2/3.
The right.
And first batter she faces gives up a hit up the middle. So a 2-out single for the Kernels.
Now batting, the
To bring up
shortstop,
the
number
Messiah.
28.
Jesus Nazario. 2 for 2.
No, that's low.
2-0.
Ball. That's
Make it 3
inside.
now. Should have the red light here. And he's a green light. Surprising, but he gets a base hit. His third of the game.
Now batting, the designated
So now that'll
hitter,
bring up the
number
rookie
41,
Langston Briggs,
Langston
who's 0 for 2
Briggs.
today, but in a good spot. Here with 2 outs. And he's going to ground it back to the pitcher Green, and that's going to be unfortunate. It is stretch time here. Everybody get up and stretch. It's the bottom of the 7th. Comets.
A third baseman, number 4.
Nope, low. Foul. Low ball. Oh, that ball's low.
Full count. The pitch is fouled off. Save still in this game here. And he gets another strikeout.
Now batting,
Now it's Gilbert Lampman.
first baseman,
0 for
number
2.
26.
Save through 6 1/3 is at 75 pitches.
No, 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 low.
Looking to go the distance here with the Kernels' bullpen has been
Now batting,
in pretty much every
second
game.
baseman,
You know, the
number
Kernels have been
19,
getting shown,
Noel
so
Butts.
Noel Butts is up the bat. Save is trying to go as long as he can to help out the Kernels' bullpen. This would be a nice game for them to relax. And a line drive over the Messiah's head. He didn't even try. And that's going to be a 2-out double for Butts. which will bring up the next batter, Rake Winkelson,
The left
who had the
fielder,
two-run homer
number
his
9,
last at bat.
Rake Winkelson.
You got a chip on your shoulder? You got a horse crap.
Ground ball over to second, Richards. And that'll do it. 7 innings for save. That might be it, though.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 24, Pablo Sanchez.
If there's a time for the Comets to score, it's right now. Top of the 8th, 1, 2, 3, due up. Camille Green struggling last inning. And first batter is going to be grounded out to short.
Now batting,
That's gonna bring up
left
Vern
fielder, number 39, Vern
Swinging from the left side
Bull.
now.
Air strike. Strike.
0-2. And he goes down on strikes.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 19, Russ
Now-
Richards.
Russ Richards with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. See if he can start a rally, as they need to get a couple, at least a run maybe. You don't want to go down 0-2, but then again, Bombers were down by 14, so who the hell knows in this day and age, you know? And that's going to be ground ball over to the right side. Butts with a nice diving play for the final out. And that may have just took out the sails of any of the Kernels players.
Right fielder, number
Unfortunately
24, Miles
for them.
Hurst.
Here's Miles Hurst. Save still in this game here in the 8th. Looking to go all game, I guess. Soft roller over to third, Duke, out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 34, Carter Stafford.
Here's Carter Stafford, the catcher. Stafford hits this one to the right side, and that's going to get down in the gap. Glenn couldn't get there, neither could Bull. And the Bull playing left field, I think. I'm not sure who's in right field right now.
Number 40.
But that should have been caught. It was up there way too long. Justin Glebes will get the bat with the man on first now after the long single by Stafford.
Strike.
2-1. Runner's going to take off with a hit and run, as Stafford does not have the speed to be stealing.
Nope, is that ball?
Full count, payoff pitch. Slider in there. Popped up, save, says, get out of my way, I'll do it myself. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12. Now pitching,
DJ
Darren
save. They said
Daniels.
that's enough. Darren Daniels is going to come in. 7 2/3, responsible for the runner on first. And Daniels will come in on a tight spot.
Strike.
2 out, 1 on. Joe Strux, the shortstop, pops this one up. Very good hitter. Batting .368 on the season, and he's going to go down on strikes. Daniels does it. Holds them to what they have. So now we're going to the top of the 9th. The Kernels on the verge of going 0-5
Now batting,
to start season
catcher,
3.
number 23,
It is Hemming Fields, the former MVP. Not doing well this season. Camille Green's going to come out, and Nicholas Crawford will come in to close things out for the Comets.
Too low.
And Fields hits this on a liner, one hop to Butts, out number 1.
now batting, the right fielder, number 13.
It is unfortunate for the Kernels. Here's De Guzman, who had double-digit homers in season 1.
Ball outside.
Here he gets a hold of one deep to right field, and that is over the wall. Just as I calls it, he's going to have a solo shot here. 377. I thought that was further than it was. Second of the season, a third RBI, and guess what? The Kernels are not out of it.
The center fielder,
Next up, you
number
have Marcos
7,
Glenn,
Marcos
who doesn't
Glenn.
have the pop as De Guzman, but he has speed, so if he gets on, it's going to be a tough out
No, outside.
for the Comets.
Strike.
1-1 by Crawford.
Deep right.
Make it 1-2.
No,
Balls in the dirt.
that's
Good
low.
eye by.
Ball is inside.
Forgot exactly who it was again. Glenn. Ground ball over to Struts. And that's going to be the second out. So they're down to their last
Third
out, and
baseman,
it is
number 42,
the Duke.
Steven
Duke, the third baseman, who's 2 for 3 today. The pressure is on. Crawford comes out, and they're going to send in J.R. Praline for the 1-out save. The lefty is going to come in against the righty. Interesting to see. And second pitch swing, and Duke is going to hit this one deep to left field, left center field. It is gone. Tie game for the Kernels, 2-2. 459 feet by the Duke, his first of the season and his first RBI. And we have a brand new ball game. We watched the Bombers come back. We're watching the Kernels come back. Will the Comets get a chance in the bottom of the ninth? Holy cow, this is good stuff. Good stuff. As Crawford could not do it, so Praline comes in and gives up a homer on the only batter he faced, and Jesus is going to go down on strikes. So they do tie it up in the top of the ninth, but as we know, the Kernels are going to kernel, right? Clover Rhodes, 0 for 3.
That's a strike.
And Daniels is still in this game. Ground ball to first. Out number 1. I told you I wanted to be here for this game. This was going to be a good game. Here's Harper McGahee.
Strike.
I'd like to speak to your manager.
That's a strike. Nope. High.
1-2. The pitch is grounded to the first base side. Sanchez with a nice diving play, but foul. And now ground ball to Richards. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 26.
Here's Gilbert Lampman. Possibility of ending it on one pitch. Instead, he will get on first in one pitch. Have a single up the middle, almost taking out Daniel's head. Now it's Noel Butts, 2 for 3.
Number 19, Noel Butts.
Butts a chance to be a hero.
Better believe it, a strike.
Layman has good speed, so a ball in the gap could score him. Butts has the power to get it in the gap to the wall.
No, that's low.
2-1. Runner's going to take off. The throw is not in time as Lampman steals second, so the winning run is 90 feet closer and is now in scoring position. 2-2 the pitch. Fouled away. A base hit will win this game.
Ooh, just
Full
a bit
count.
outside.
Payoff pitch is popped up, and Daniels will make the catch, and that is out number 3. So we're going to extra innings. The Kernels are not out of this just yet. 9-1-2 due up.
The designated hitter, number 41, Langston Riggs.
Too low.
Here's Langston Briggs, the rookie,
Fair strike.
with a runner on second. This ball's going to be lofted to the right side, and he's going to have himself an RBI. The rookie comes through in extra innings. It is 3-2 for the Kernels.
Number 24,
And now the lineup will turn over
Pablo
for the big man,
Sanchez.
Pablo Sanchez. Not having the greatest start, but we know that he is MVP caliber. And he shows you why right there. 106 off the bat, right to left fielder. Who get it in quickly, so we have runners on first and second. Still nobody out.
Number
In comes
39,
Vern Bull,
Bull.
who is trying to be the hero, the face of the franchise, the number 1 for the Kernels, and has been doing so for the last 2 seasons, even as a rookie last year. That's all he wanted to do, and that's what he was trying to prove. Down 0-2 though, and here, excuse me, hit this from the right side. It's going to get down. Hurst will get it in quickly, So he does his job at getting on.
Now batting,
No
second
RBIs, but
base,
guess what?
number 19,
Bases are loaded, and
Russ
it's the
Richards.
old man himself, the second baseman, Russ Richards.
Now pitching
Praline is going to come out. Samuel Burgess
Burgess.
is going to come in, and this is his first. I'll tell you why. It's his first appearance because he is a catcher. He is not a pitcher. And this is the second time we're seeing such a thing. And a fly ball to left field. He gets an out, no tag,
Now batting,
as it was too short. But here's the big
number
man,
23,
Fields.
Hemming Fields.
Fields has a chance to make up for everything this season so far. Bases loaded, 1 out. And he's facing a catcher on the mound, Sam Burgess. And that was the pitch right there. I'm not sure what he was doing. He swings at a ball, almost hits him.
Now batting, right fielder, number
He goes
13.
down on strikes against the catcher. Now it's Jorge de Guzman, who had the solo shot in the 8th, and he has a chance to do such things again. Here he hits the ball in deep the left center field, and it's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases and should be base clearing. Ball comes in and not in time to home. It's going to be 3-run double for the man who started all of this.
Marcos
And the
Glenn.
Kernels are looking pretty now. Here's Marcos Glenn.
Now pitching
Burgess comes out and
Finley.
Finley Mad comes in, which again I don't understand. Finley Mad is the pitcher, so they're putting in a batter before they put in a pitcher, and that's gonna be a single,
Now batting,
RBI
the third
single. Now it's
baseman,
Duke
number
who
42,
tied the game
Stephen
in the
Duke.
9th, 3 for 4. This is all going so fast, it's crazy.
Strike.
Trying to keep up with it. And Duke is going to pop this one foul, so 0-2. 2 outs, a man on first. Duke fouls it back again. Still 0-2.
No, no.
Runner is going to take off. It's Glenn, who has speed and knows how to steal. That's going to be a stolen base. Gets himself in scoring position. And good thing that he did. No, Hurst will make a nice catch. But they do score 5 in the top of the 10th. 7-2 is your score. The Comets will have to do something here. They do start off with a man on second, so that's one good thing. But, yeah, Darren Daniels will stay in the game. And it looks like they're going to try to lean on him to close it out. He's at 22 pitches.
Egg strike.
0-2 to Rinkelson.
Zero.
He gets them. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 3-pitch strikeout. Now it's Miles Hurst, the right fielder.
Miles Hurst.
Strike.
0-1. Daniels attacking the strike zone here. Ground ball to Richards. 2 outs. We are 1 out away from the Kernels winning their first game. I know we shouldn't make it a big deal, but I think everybody has a little bit of root in them for the Kernels. No one wants to see a team, go winless or do terrible. But the Kernels are just a fan favorite, man.
Strike.
Down to their last strike, the Comets. It's Carter Stafford who fouls this away. Daniels, the pitch. Fouled back yet again. Redo the 1-2. And he gets them. The Kernels will finally win their first game. They are now 1-4. Congratulations to the Kernels. What a way to win your first game. 7-2 is your final score in 10. 5 runs in the 10th there. And you can see not much offense for the Comets. Only 7 hits. But they were timely. They got the 2 runs and then 16 hits for the Kernels. That was a crazy game. Your winner is going to go to Daniels, who pitched 2 and a third, and loss will be Praline. So, good game overall. Love it. We got 2 back-to-back walk-offs. Well, game-winning and a walk-off. But we'll take it. Next we have, let's see. We have the Samurais versus the Reapers. That will also be a really good game. we've had some really good games thus far. MVPs, De Guzman, Krill, and Save, all worthy, but we'll get back to it. Right now, we're gonna sim this next game. Defenders versus the Slumpbusters, 1-3 and 2-2. Pretzel versus Dean Deputy. We'll see how this plays out. Your Slumpbusters will win 3-0. And now it is the Samurais, who are 3-1, taking on the Reapers, who are 3-1. Very good game here. We're going to start this in just a moment. We'll be right back.
The atmosphere is electric here at Bingata Bowl. Ho ho! The wait is over. It's baseball time.
All right, here we are. The Samurais on the taking on the Reapers. And if you've
Fielder,
noticed anything
number
different,
56.
we have an alternate uniform for the Reapers. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Kind of like a City Connect uniform type deal. On the mound, we have Chuck Peters taking on, who is the first batter here? Ron Ramirez. And it's a full count for the first batter. And Ron's going to win this battle up the middle for a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
Eli Rampage. Gordon's going to take off for second. Not going to be able to turn 2 since he's on the move, but they will get the out at first.
Now batting, the first
That'll
baseman,
bring up Itachi
number 10.
Uchiha. I'm not familiar with the anime, so I don't know how to say his name, but I do know Itachi. That's all I know. 1-1 with a runner on second. Grounds this one, but foul. 1-2. And down he goes. 98 on the inner half.
Now batting, the
We'll bring up
shortstop,
Cheesecake.
number 20.
For a shortstop. Cheesecake grounds us over to first, and it's me the final out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Ball outside.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22.
This way.
Kipper Jones grounds out a ball to first. Now it's stashing the weed, the shortstop.
Number 11.
That's inside.
1-2 count, the pitch. It's Workington Wallace, the number 1 starter for the Samurais. We'll get the strikeout there. Top of the second, Anki, Miski, and Whitaker. We'll get to
Now
face
batting,
Chuck
the
Heaters.
third baseman, number 23.
Oh, ball.
1-2 count to Anki.
Ball, that's inside.
2-2.
See, 3.
And that's going to be a strikeout over
Batting,
the half.
the
Here's
second
Misty
baseman,
Marshall.
number
second
7.
baseman.
Ball, that's low. That's up. Ball, high.
2-2. And fouled away.
Ho, ho.
Ground ball to third. Big Mac. Across the diamond, out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18, Amelia Whitaker.
Ball outside. Hey. No, that's outside. Ball.
This one is hit deep to left. You can forget about that one. Solo shot here for Whitaker. 445 feet. Second of the season, 7th RBI. And the Samurais will
The
take
right
a 1-0
fielder,
lead.
number 14.
Here's Biddles Weber, the right
Weber.
fielder.
No, no.
And we are getting word in that the Kernels have made a move. They've made a move, not sure exactly what move that was made, but looks like we're going to get an official statement tomorrow, according to one of the sources here. So we'll see what happens and who is on the move, if anyone. Maybe they cut a player, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out tomorrow in the statement, so we'll have to stay tuned for that. Join the Discord to, excuse me, to see what the statement is.
Now batting.
Looking forward to
the
seeing what it
left
is.
fielder,
Here's
number
Nebe
43.
LaRuth, the left fielder.
Hit her. That's a strike. Ball. Hit her.
Pops this one up, foul territory. Looks to be. Basically right in the batter's box, it's Dawson. Now it's Jimmy Ocho Cinco,
Hitter,
the DH.
number 23.
That's a strike. See.
Quickly 0-2. And down he goes on an ugly swing. So they don't get to score. 9-1-2 due up for the
Now
Samurais.
batting, the catcher, number 5.
Pat Dawson.
Pat Dawson.
catcher.
Yeah. Swing whenever you're ready. We'll wait.
Pitch high. Ow.
And down he goes. It's going to bring up the number 1 batter,
Number
Ron Ramirez,
56.
who started the game off with a single up the middle.
Steve. I've seen better swings on a board.
0-2. Ground ball to third, Big Mac. Low throw, but Jones,
Now
nice
batting,
scoop.
the center fielder, number 4.
That'll be the second out. That's Eli Rampage.
Pitch hard. Okay, we're gonna need a
If you see the team mascot around, give them a wedgie for a free slice of sushi poutine.
number 7.
That's right. See, hey.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 18, Graham Hokey.
That's a strike. Ball. Steve. High five. Hell.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 3.
Outside. That's a strike. Foul ball. High five. Foul ball. Nope, inside. Clear out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Alrighty. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to step away for just a moment, make sure everything is all right, and then I'll be back. But 1-0 Samurais in the top of the 4th.
Foul ball.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Foul ball.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
There's a strike.
The butter, 'cause you just got toasted.
That's a strike.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23.
Ball outside. No, no. Ball.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18, Amelia Whitaker.
That's a strike. No, outside.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 14, Biddles Weber.
Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Ball outside.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5, Pat Dawson.
Steve. That's a strike. That's right. Ball.
Now batting the first baseman, number 22.
That's up.
Now batting the shortstop, number 11.
Ball.
Now batting the catcher, number 8.
No, that's outside.
Now batting the left fielder, number 43.
Ball high. That's that. That's fine. Strike three.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 23.
That's okay. Nobody saw
There's the strike.
you did it.
No, outside. Ball. Out.
Now batting the third baseman, number 7.
See ya.
Now batting
This is
the right fielder, number 18.
This is a good game.
Graham Pokey.
This is a good game. We're all tied up at 5. After that 2-run homer, this is going to be flied out to left field. Ramirez will catch it for the final out, but not before the score all 5 in that inning, making it a tied game, so it's a brand new ball game in the
Now
fifth.
batting the left fielder, number
Here's Ron
56.
Ramirez to lead things off. 1-2. No, I'm sorry, 1-4-2. Chuck Heater is still on the mound. R3 hits this one to right side, and Hokie will catch it.
Now batting
Out number 1.
center fielder, number 4.
No, that's outside.
This ball is hit deep to right side. Eli Rampage may have a homer, and he does. It barely squeaks over. Top of the wall. Look at this. Hits the top and then goes over. His second home run of the season. His 5th RBI, and now,
The first baseman.
excuse me, the Samurais are on top by 1.
Now pitching.
Chuck Heaters is going to come out after that one. Lord Epar will come in, and he's going to get to face Itachi, who's going to first batter line out to third.
The shortstop,
Big Mac
number
gets
20.
it. Out number 2, here comes Cheesecake, the shortstop. Takes the ball high. Yeah, the first game was Divine. The comeback, 14-2, and then the second game with the Kernels, the walk-off.
Now batting,
Game
third
winner.
baseman,
And
number
now
23.
we have this back-to-back bout here with the Samurais and the Reapers. Top 5, your score 6-5 after the walk. Runner's going to take off and gunned by 3 steps. The tag applied by DeWeed. Bottom of the 5th after they scored the solo shot. 9-1-2 due up, starting with Sauce Papa, the second baseman.
Number 3.
Here's Sporkington Wallace, still in this game after getting shelled last inning, 64 pitches. The ground ball over to second. Marshall, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Here's Slap Heaters. Two and 2. And a line drive right to Miskey at second for the second out.
Baseman, number 22.
Now it's Kippa Jones, the big first baseman, 1 for 2 with the single. Batting .450 on the season, a homer and 2 RBIs. And he's going to look at ball 1. And Kippa Jones will tie this game with a shot to right center into his own bullpen. And that's what they pay the big man the big bucks. 432 feet, his second of the season, 3rd RBI, and we have a brand new ball game for the second time in as many innings. Back and forth between these two teams, who are both 3-1. And Wallace, who is supposed to be good, is just getting shelled right now. And DeWeed will pop this one up, shallow right, Miskey underneath it. Out number 3. Excuse me. So they do tie it up 6-6 going into the 6th. For the second time, I get to say that.
The third baseman,
And now Augie
number
Willis,
23.
third baseman, who had the 3-run homer, will get to face Lord Epar for the first time today. One and 2. And down goes Anki.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 7.
Let's see here. Miskey.
That's a strike. Ball, let's go.
Excuse me. Down goes Miskey. So
Batting, the designated
here is
hitter,
Amelia
number
Whitaker,
18.
who is 2 for 2
Amelia
with 2
Whitaker.
solo shots. And she is one of the reasons why the Samurais are still in this game. Foul ball, barely, by a couple inches. 1 and 2. And ground ball over to third. Big Mac for like the 5th time today, out number 3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 8.
Here is the catcher, Drag It On Yamada,
Now batting,
who's
number
actually going to get pinch hit
25.
for Yip Yip, who last time he pinch hit a tying 2-run homer. So that's something to look into. Here he pops this one super high, but not super far. Center field is going to be Rampage at number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 43.
Here is LaRuth on an 0-2 count. Swings and misses at the 90-mile-an-hour heater.
Now batting, the
Now
designated
it's Jimmy
hitter,
Ochocinco.
number 23.
Ground ball up the middle, Cheesecake. Not in time. That's going to be a base hit, infield single
Baseman, number 7.
for Cheesecake.
Now pitching, Juliana Hamsteak.
Big Mac Dankaroo is going to face Juliana Hamsteak
That's up.
instead of the last pitcher. I can't remember. It was Wallace, Sparkington Wallace, the starter. 2-0. Runner's going to take off. The pitch is a strike and the safe at second. So runners in scoring position after the stolen base. Big Mac has a chance to give them the lead, and instead he will walk, which is perfectly fine because Graham Hokey's up to bat. 0 for 2.
Graham Hockey.
Hokey
Ball low.
down low, 1-1. Ground ball to the left side. That's going to get through, and 1 run is going to score. R3's throw is not in time. It's actually cut off by Itachi. And the Reapers are going to take the go-ahead run here. It is now 7-6 in the bottom of the 6th.
That down.
Sauce Papa, the second baseman, is going to line this one. 1 hopper to first, and Hamsteak will get there quickly. So they do score 1 to take the lead, going to the top of the 7th. 8-9-1 due up for the Samurais, who need to retaliate.
Batting, the right fielder,
Here's
number
Biddles Weber.
14. Biddles Weber.
Catching is Yip Yip, who stays in the game after pinch hitting. And this is going to be popped up behind home plate. Will it stay playable? No, off the netting.
Ball. That's
Yeah,
inside.
Itachi was moving literally at a snail's pace there. Not sure why, but man, they got the out. That's all that matters. That PFP. Been preaching it since season
number
1.
5,
Pat Dawson, the catcher with no arm, or no power, or no contact. He's 0 for 2 today. We'll get to face Ipar.
Nope. Inside. That's low.
And ground ball but found. Ground ball over Big Mac for like the 10th time now.
Now batting, the
Another out
left
here,
fielder,
R3.
number 56.
Oh yeah.
R3 pops this one up to right field. And that's a game out.
How much?
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Here's Slap Heaters, who's 1 for 3.
Ball inside.
The pitch by Hamsteak. It's fouled away, 1-2. And he looks at a strike right down the middle.
Now
Not sure what that was
batting,
about.
the first baseman,
Now it's
number
Kipper Jones who had
22.
the solo shot his last at bat.
Ball.
And Kipper's going to hit this one up the middle. Cheesecake with a nice dive. Kipper's got some speed. And he throws him out by a step. Great play by
The
Cheesecake.
shortstop, number 11.
Here's Stash and DeWeed.
That down. Ball.
2-2. And he goes down on strikes. swinging there. So no runs in the 7th. Go to the top of the 8th.
Now
Samurais
batting, the center fielder, number
need to get a couple
4.
things going here if they don't want to lose. Again, both teams 3-1 coming into this.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 10.
Here's Itachi after the single. And he's going to rip this one in the same area, right side. Hokie will field it off the wall, one hop. Throws it in the second, so
Now batting,
back-to-back
the shortstop,
singles.
number
And
20.
we'll go first to third. He have runners at the corners for Cheesecake. Will that be it for Lordy Parr? Most likely.
Now pitching.
It will be. Coach
Number 19.
Alakakadaka is in to face Cheesecake. 1-1. 1-2. The pitch is flared over to first, caught by Jones. Not sure where the runner
Now
Itachi
batting,
was going.
third
Ball was
baseman,
literally
number
5
23.
feet behind him. Now it's Anki, who had a 3-run homer earlier in the game. Can he do it again and put the Samurais on top? And he will not, but he will get a single to the left side, tying this
Now
game
batting,
at
the
7
second
apiece.
baseman, number
Get
7.
another hit. Here's Misty, 0 for 3. With runners on first and second, still one out. Ground ball could get them out of this. And a fly ball to left field, pretty deep, but not deep enough. LaRuth will range back and catch it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 18, Amelia Whitaker.
Now it's Whitaker, 2 for 3 with 2 homers. What she would love to do here is get a base hit, and she will up the middle. Heaters, his throw is going to come home. Will it be in time? It hits off the mound. And that's going to be an RBI single for Whitaker. If it didn't hit the mound, that may have been a different story. The ball slowed down there, and that's what caused the runner to score. Now up to bats Biddles Weber. Unfortunate for the Reapers there, but oh, this ball is hit to center. Heaters will catch it out, number 3. As I was saying, unfortunate for the Reapers, but the way that this night has been going, you can't count out anybody. Everybody has been back and forth thus far. Here's Yip Yip. 0 for 1 after a pinch hitting. Hamsteak still in the game. And a ground ball up the middle. Cheesecake has been very busy up the middle there on his left side.
Now
Out number 1.
batting, the left fielder, number 43.
Nabay LaRuth.
Now pitching, number 66.
Hamsteak comes out. And, excuse me, Lenny P comes in. And a soft grounder to second. Miski grabs it. Out number 2.
Batting, the designated hitter, number
Jimmy
23.
Ochocinco. 1 for 3. Soft grounder to third. Anki across the diamond out, number 3. Top of the
Now batting,
9th.
the
Some
catcher,
insurance runs for
number
the
5,
Samurais.
Pat
At least that's what
Dawson.
they want. Pat Dawson, the number 9 hitter. Swings. Over the top of that. And coach gets
Now
her,
batting, the left
oh sorry,
fielder,
him looking.
number
Here's
56.
Ronron, aka R3. Coach's first pitch is fouled back right to the catcher. We'll redo it here. 0-2 now. And I'm about to sneeze. 1 second. Thankfully, you didn't have to hear that one. That hurt. As this R3 gets another hit up the middle. His third overall, second up the middle today.
Number 4.
Now Eli Rampage, who's 2 for 4 with a homer and a single. We get to bat with a man on first, 1 out. And he's going to do the same thing that R3 did, right up the middle. Back-to-back singles. So here in the late stages, trying to get some more insurance runs. Here's Itachi, who's 2 for 4. Coach is having an issue here, giving up the base hits. It's a third one up the middle in a row. Heaters is not going to throw home, elect to throw to third, and they're not going to get any of the runners. So with 1 out, runners at the corners. Here comes Cheesecake, the big shortstop. 1 for 3 today. He is locked in, ready to get insurance runs here, and he'll do so with the sac fly. Heaters will get it in, no tag at first. Make it a 10-3 ball game. Samurais on top here so far.
Now batting, the
and
third base,
Anki
number 23.
will get to bat with 2 outs now. Anki fouled this one deep to the right side. Surprised Coach is still pitching in this one. He's been hit around this entire inning, had some trouble last inning. Here he gets a grounder and gets the final out, but it's a little too late. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, down by 3. 7-8-9 due up for the Reapers, starting with the big man, Big Mac Dankaroo, who has a home run, a walk in 2 RBIs, and Lenny P will stay in the game to close it out. And Big Mac 1 hops over to Miskey. Out number 1. We've seen a lot of ground balls here with the Samurais. Mostly up the middle to Cheesecake's left. A couple 1-hoppers over there in a second at Miskey, and this ball's lined over Cheesecake's head into the gap. Nice cutoff by Rampage, so it'll hold Graham to a single. Now it's Sauce Papa, who's 0 for 3, but seems to be due. Let's see what happens here, the number 9 batter. If he gets on, it will turn over the lineup for the big guys up top. And he's going to have a 1-1 count here. The pitch from Lenny. It's fouled back, make it 1-2. Anything other than a ground ball is what you're looking for. And here he hits a ground ball, but in the hole, Cheesecakes has to have a good throw, and he does. Strong arm. That's why he's one of the best shortstops. And now they're down to their last out. Here comes Slap Heaters with a man in scoring position, but that really doesn't matter. You got to get on any way you can. Walk, single, double, doesn't matter. You need to get on so the tying run can get up to bat. Down to their last strike, and oh my. Not a pitch I agree with. That ball was below the knees, but the umpire says strike 3. So unfortunate for the Reapers. The Samurais with a comeback win, 10-7. The third comeback game of the night. And we still have one more. One more to play. I don't know if I took a screenshot of that, so we might have 2 of those, but that doesn't matter. Here are your pitchers. Loss goes to Epar, win, Hamsteak, and save goes to Lenny P. First of the season for both of those. Next up, we have the Monsters, I believe. Yes, Monsters and Nomads. That's going to be a really good game. We'll get that started here in just a second, because
Welcome back to Founders Field. The wait is over. It's baseball time.
all right, our last game of the night. We have the Swamp Monsters taking on the Nairobi Nomads. The Monsters are 1-3. The Nomads are 1-2. And both of these teams are Chugfest champions. Season 1 Monsters, Season 2 Nomads. So both are good teams, just not off to a hot start. They're both in the Pale Division in the Light Conference. And getting things started off quickly is Tamber with a ball in the gap all the way to the wall. That's going to be a double. And if you noticed anything here, the Swamp Monsters have brought out some
number 10,
interesting
Mackenzie
uniforms.
Wachi.
It's going to be their alternatives here. Thought we'd show up a little bit. I like the neon green
Strike.
to face the red.
That's so sorry.
Green on black. Here is Yup Stokes, and folks, if you've been here since season 1, you know what to do when he strikes somebody out.
Ball that's
I
inside.
want to see it in the chat. I want to hear it. I want to scream it. We have 2 strikes. Here we go. Possibly, no, the ball is in the dirt. So we won't get to
Now
do our
batting,
first
the
yup.
first baseman,
But now
number
it's Clayton
4,
Hornblower.
Clayton Hornblower.
First baseman with 2 on, nobody out.
Strike.
Looks fooled there. Ground ball over to first. Moon to second. Mess to first. And Stokes covering the bag. Nice
Now
PFP
batting, the
there.
second baseman,
A double
number
play.
21,
We can get a yup for that,
Area
right? Let me get a yup
Race.
for that. Yup. We'll take a double play yup. Here's Valeria Grace with man on third.
That's low.
2 outs.
Ball low. Hey.
3-1 is the count. Ground ball over to short. Mess over to first. And out number 3, the Nomads somehow get out of that after a leadoff double, a walk, and then did 2 ground balls to end that inning. Here's Kevin Brock. Pitching for the Swamp Monsters is going to be Kalaya Kemp,
Strike.
making her 2nd start of the season.
Pitch high. Ball.
Kevin Brock looks at a pitch outside, 2-2, and takes another one, making a full count.
Take your
Takes one inside, so the Nomads will lead this game off with a walk. Both leadoff batters in the first inning get on. And now it's Teal Bishop, the journeyman. 3 teams in the first season, and has been with the Nomads since.
ball.
0-2 though,
Strike
and he
three.
looks at a fastball belt high, outnumbered one. Here's the big man on campus, Colin Kennedy.
Kennedy.
556, 3 homers, 6 RBIs for the Nomads.
Nope. Es un strike.
And if you don't know anything about the Nomads, they have a short porch on the right. It's like 320 feet. And anything hit to the right side, as we just saw there, the right fielder's playing at the wall essentially for a routine fly ball. So always want to have your lefties when you face the Nomads at home for home. The Nomads, as they have a chance to just hit home runs left and right. Here's Russ Rivers,
Strike.
who swings over on top of that one, 2-1,
Strike.
make it 2-2. And just as I stated, right side, and it was off the bat of Rivers. That's why I didn't go that far, but even off the bat, the ball was still almost to the track. That's what I'm talking about there. Here's Les Wu.
Ball that's inside.
Wu hits this one right back up to the middle. Kemp gets it off her glove, recovers, and throws to the first. So both teams able to get out of damage in the first inning.
Now batting,
Now
the
we're going to
shortstop,
face
number
the
5,
Swamp Monsters on top of the second.
Armhorn.
George Armhorn, shortstop, batting 5th today. 400 on the season with a homer and 3 RBIs. And he's first pitch swinging deep to left field, but Bishop ranges a nice
Now
running
batting,
catch. out of the
designated
ball.
hitter, number 28.
Back up. Sorry, not back up. Here is the catcher, Josiah Swertecki.
Strike.
I guess he is technically the backup to Bochy, but Bochy plays first base, DH, and catcher. Swertecki is DHing today. Ground ball over to Mess, out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 11, Top Butterman.
Here's Top Butterman batting 7th. Always nervous to come play ball, it looks like. I'm not sure why, but probably because he knows he can get,
Ball low.
traded or released
Very low.
at any point at this point. That the Monsters GM has verbally, emotionally, physically done and said things about and to Butterman
If you
that
see the
I'm
team
sure
mascot around, give
is
them a wedgie for a free slice of
not legal
sushi
in the
poutine.
Geneva Convention,
Now
but
batting,
I can't do
the
anything.
shortstop,
That's not my
number
say.
24,
It is what it is.
Janaya Mess.
Either way, Butterman's scared as hell. Fly ball to right side. Mac catches it out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder,
He is
number
a bum.
29,
We are getting
Trenton
that as a
Clark.
confirmed from the general manager of the Monsters that Top Butterman is a bum. So I hear that he's on the trading block then. Anybody who's in need for a center fielder, Top Butterman is probably on the block at any point, and you could probably offer a stick of gum at this point, or maybe even just a chewed piece of gum that's been sitting out in the sun for 2 weeks, and the GM might take that. You never know what they have to offer or what they want for pieces of poop like him. Anyway, here is Fred Moon, first baseman, who looks at a ball and make it 3-1. And he swings at a ball, but couldn't lay off it. Full count, the payoff pitch from Kemp. Knee high, grounded over to second, Grace easily out number 3. Top 3, 8-9-1 due up.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 19, Vern Price.
Low, nope. Foul.
And this ball is hit deep to right field, and that ball is gone. Look at that. I told you, 328 into the corner. That's going to be a solo shot. Monsters strike first. 361 feet. Vern Price's first of the season. And this is why I told you it's careful on that right side.
Number 77,
Routine fly balls,
Ophelia
such
Mack.
as that, are home runs. And it's both a blessing and a curse for the Nomads. Now it's Ophelia Mack, who hits this one foul.
Strike. Ball that's inside.
2-2, and a ground ball to the left side. Brock to his left, out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 46, Charlotte Ambor.
Gonna need some knee replacements soon. Don't get old, folks. It sucks.
Strike.
Here's Charlotte Tamber, who led the game off with a double. And let's hear it, folks. You know what to do.
Now batting, the
Yup.
catcher, number 10, Mackenzie Bocci.
Now it is Mackenzie Bocci.
Ball inside.
Or don't be a catcher. Yeah, no. You can't not be a catcher. You know? Catching is the most fun position in the game. And let's go. Another strikeout for Stokes. I think that's his third one, maybe fourth.
Now batting,
As he gets Bochy on that one.
number 2,
Terrence Sparks
Sparks.
is, speaking of catchers, the catcher for the Nomad.
Strike.
Yeah, catching is the best spot in baseball because you control the game. You call the pitches.
That's inside.
You throw where you need to throw. You stop the run game. You are the mind of everything. That's what makes it the best.
Third baseman.
You are the coach without being the coach.
Kevin
Rock.
And that's why I love it so much. Can't help myself.
Strike.
Here's Kevin Brock, 0-2, and he's going to go down on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Kemp with another strikeout.
Number 15,
Here's Teal Bishop, 0-1. Just going to fly this one to left field. Playable in fair territory. Tamber, out number 3. So no retaliation going to the top of the 4th. 3-4-5 due up. Just going to take a quick
now batting,
second
the first baseman, number 4,
to get a
Clayton
drink and I'll be right
Hornblower.
back. I couldn't walk away just yet as this ball is hit deep to center field, and that's a solo shot. Second homer of the day, 453 feet for Hornblowers. Not second of his, but second for the Monsters.
The second
And
baseman,
Valeria Grace will get to
21,
bat after that,
Valeria
batting fourth, the
Grace.
second baseman. 2-0 here. Monsters on top. And she's going to hit this one deep to right field, but not deep enough. Clark will catch it.
The
Out
shortstop,
number 2.
number 5.
Here's George Armhorn.
George
Oh, sorry, out number 1.
Armhorn.
I don't think there was an out before that, was there? No. First out.
No blow.
Stokes. Pitch is fouled off.
Ball inside.
Ground ball over to first. Moon steps on the bag out
Now
number 2.
batting, the designated hitter, number 28.
Josiah Swertucky.
That's one strike.
Hitting with 2 outs up. And now 2 strikes. All those Stoke fans get ready to start with your yups.
You are out.
There it is. Let's do it. 1, 2,
If
3.
you see the team mascot around,
Yup.
give them a wedgie for a free slice of sushi poutine.
Another strikeout for Stokes.
The center
Here's
fielder,
Colin Kennedy.
Number 14,
1 for 1.
Colin Kennedy.
Strike. That's outside. Ball that's inside. Strike.
And in there for strike 2. That was a nasty slider. And Kennedy fouls this off to stay alive. The pitch is laced to left field and almost nice sliding trap by Tamber in left.
Now batting, the
Here's Russ
second
Rivers,
baseman,
0 for 1.
number 22, Russell Rivers.
That's one strike. Hey. Hey, hey.
2 and 1 now. The pitch by Rivers way outside and up high, and he swung anyway. 2-2. Pickoff play. Nothing there. And this ball is lined to the right side. It's going to be hitting that short portion right, which will hold the runner at first. So Rivers will have a single, but the runner will move over to third. Now we have runners at the corners for Les Wu, the DH today, with only nobody out. There's no one out, right? No outs. So as long as it's on a ground ball, actually even if it is a ground ball, you still score a run. We'll see how this plays out. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner's actually going to take off for second. It's Russ Rivers, who probably would have stole it regardless, but I'm not sure what happened there. It looks like Armhorn missed it, or Grace. I'm not sure which one was covering there. Ground ball to the first base side, and that will be a productive out, 2-1. And now Janiyah Mess, the shortstop, will have a chance to tie this game up either with a single or a sac fly. Infield is playing in the 4th inning, and they're going to be a suicide squeeze. What is going on in this game? Why are we doing a suicide squeeze in the bottom of the 4th? I don't know. Oh, that frustrates me. It doesn't make any sense, and Mess goes down on strikes. Here's Trenton Clark.
Number 29, Trenton Clark.
God, I can't stand it. I wish I can turn. I wish there were sliders in this game, like MLB The Show, or any game really, any sport game. There's so many different sliders. Here, there's nothing. It's just trash. Just trash. Anyway, 2-2. Clark fouls this one back. Another 2-2. Way outside. Payoff pitch to Clark from Kemp is fouled off. The 69th pitch, Giggity, is fouled back. And this ball is way high. Tried to drop a curveball in and she couldn't, so that'll put runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's the sophomore, Fred Moon.
Now pitching, number 41.
Kemp comes out. In comes Gunther Barton, the reliever.
Nope.
Kemp, after 3 2/3 and 70 pitches, is going to come out, and Barton is going to give up the tying run here in the
Now
4th.
batting, the catcher,
So
number
that run will
2,
actually go
Lawrence
to Kemp.
Sparks.
And I'm in agreement. I'm not sure why they took Kemp out after 70 pitches. She still had another inning at least. She can go 80 or 85. But not exactly sure what the heck happened there. Ground ball over to second. Grace for the final out. But they do tie it up there with 2 runs in the 4th, going to the top of the 5th. 7, 8, 9.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Starting
11,
with
Top
The
Butterman.
most timid player of all time, Top Butterman.
That's so good.
Ground ball to second. Rivers. Out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 19, Vern Price.
Es un strike.
This ball is hit deep to right field. If it stays fair, it is foul. Vern Price almost had his second of the game. And that's going to be a ground ball to
Now
third out
batting,
number 2.
the right fielder, number 77,
Here's Ophelia
Ophelia
Mack.
Mack.
Mack hits this one deep to right center. Short porch out there. Kennedy right at the wall will catch it 1 step shy. And that's nothing for the Monsters. Here's the Nomads.
Batting, the third baseman, number 76, Kevin Rock.
First pitch swinging, and that's going to be a base hit for Kevin Block, the leadoff man.
Now
That's going to
batting,
Teal Bishop, the left fielder.
number 50, Teal Bishop.
First pitch in there for a strike.
No, no. That's outside. Strike.
2 and 2. And this ball is sent deep to right field. If it stays fair, it has a chance. It is foul by about 10 feet or so. That short porch and right really getting a lot of action. Bishop with a slow roller to left, and they still are able to turn 2 as Bishop was dragging, I don't know, a cement truck behind him. Not sure exactly what that was, but here's Kennedy, who's 2 for 2.
Es un strike. Bullseye.
Batting 600 on the season. And this ball may have enough English. It may have. If Hornblower would have just stayed there and let it come to him, he could have just grabbed it and stepped on the bag. But he touches it in foul territory, and that gives Kennedy a second chance, and he takes advantage of it. And that's going to be his 3rd hit of the game. Here's Russ Rivers, who's 1 for 2.
Baseman, number 22, Russell Rivers.
Kennedy at first. Look for him to steal. Great speed, great jumps. And this could be in a position to get into scoring position, especially on a 2-0 count. Here he goes. The throw is in time, and they get him. Great throw by Bochy, who's the catcher today, I believe. That's an all-star
Now
catcher
batting,
right there.
the left fielder,
Charlotte
number
Tambor,
46,
the left fielder.
Charlotte Tambor.
Es un strike. Pelota afuera.
1 and 2, the pitch. Right back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Tambor.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10,
And speaking of the
Mackenzie
catcher, here is
Bochy.
Bochy. Throws out the runner. What can she do with the bat now?
Strike.
Pickoff play almost gets away from Moon. Bochy's going to soft ground to Stokes. 1, 2, and it might not be a strikeout, but
The first baseman,
you know what to
number
do.
4, Clayton
That right there deserves
Hornblower.
a yup. Clayton Hornblower now. The first baseman is swinging at the first pitch, and it's off of Brock's glove. A nice try there, but unfortunately that's going to go down for
Now
a
batting,
single,
second
and that'll
baseman,
bring up
number
Valeria
21,
Grace,
Valeria
the second baseman.
Grace.
First pitch in there for strike 1.
Nope.
Ground ball to second. Rivers. Out number 3. Yeah, Aquas, you want to watch your game. The Reapers game, that was a good game.
The second baseman.
Samurais and Reapers,
Number 22,
honestly,
Russell.
all
Rivers.
these games are phenomenal. Every single game has had its ups and downs. Ground ball right in front of Bochy. Out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 6, Les Wu.
And now it looks, oh boy, this ball is blasted to right center. Forget about that one. Les Wu. Can I get a woo woo for Les Wu's 406 feet, his first of the season, an 8th RBI, and that will put the Nomads up 3-2.
The shortstop, number 24.
Now Janiyah Mess,
Janiyah
the shortstop.
Mess.
We'll get to face bump Gunther, and first pitch swing into the right side. And I was right before the home run. I was gonna say I can't believe Gunther is still in this game. He's pitched more than Kemp at this point, and he's the reliever. He's at 25 pitches now. I understand that he's doing well, 159 ERA, but I don't know. It's a lot of pitches, a lot of everything. Gets a strikeout there.
Number 31, Fred.
Here's Fred Moon, 1 for 2. Runner on first with 2 outs. They took the lead here with the home run. And a line drive to second. 1 hop Grace, out number 3, but they take the lead here in the start of the back half of the game
Now batting,
with the solo shot by
number
Woo
5,
Woo.
George
That's
Armstrong.
less Woo Woo. Here's George Armhorn, the shortstop. Yep, Stokes still pitching. 77th pitch is fouled back. Get your yups ready. No, unfortunate. Moon will step on the bag.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
Here's
28.
Josias Vertecki, 0 for 2. Vertecki swings on top of that. And then there he goes. Get him out there. 1, 2, 3. Let's hear
Now
it.
batting, center fielder,
Yup.
number 11, Top Butterman.
Another strikeout for Stokes. Top Butterman looking at the dugout after he heard that the manager called him a bum, trying to see if you still love me. Do you love me, GM, coach, manager, man, dad? Dad, do you love me? Dad? Dad, please don't go. That's what's going on in his head, and that's probably what's bothering him as he cues this over to first and steps on the bag. That's going to be it for the Monsters' 7th. Going to the bottom of the 7th, the Nomads, it's stretch time.
The catcher, number 2, Terrence.
Here's Terrence Sparks. I don't want to stretch. I don't want to miss this because this is a fantastic game. Barton's still in this game at 31 pitches. And line drive over a diving second baseman to the short porch and right. That'll hold him to a single. And now KB, 1 for 2. He's got a single and a walk, and now he's got a man on first with nobody out. Let's see what the big man does. He shows bunt, which is really odd. He's not a bunter. He's a swinger, so twice they tried to bunt with him. 1-2 the pitch. Fouled back. And it's a little flare to left field. That'll get down. Tanner will catch it on a hop. And now, first and second, no outs. And in comes the journeyman Teal Bishop.
Now pitching.
Gunther is going to
Gina
come out,
Tanner.
and now comes the all-star reliever Gina Tanner. Lefty on lefty matchup. Good idea for the Monsters.
Nope. Strike. Strike
And
three.
first batter facing Bishop gets him. One out, but that's going to bring up best hitter on the team, probably in the league right now. 619, 3 homers, 6 RBIs. He's 3 for 3 today. And Tanner needs to get a ground ball here from Kennedy. That pitch looked to be a strike, but umpire called it a ball. Doesn't matter, 1-2. She likes to get the strikeouts here, and she'll get that exactly with Kennedy. Fantastic job by coming in from Tanner. And we have another man right behind him, Russ Rivers. Russ Rivers, another dangerous hitter. Back-to-back hard-hitting players. And right there, that's why a hard hit to left field. Tamber will get it in quickly. That'll load the bases. But no problem for Tanner. But wait a second. Look who it is. It is Les Whoop Whoop, who had the home run an inning or two ago. And here he's going to just ground it over to second. So Tanner will come in, shut the door, and get out of the jam. Top of the 8th for the Monsters. Here's their chance to make some noise. Vern
Number
Price.
19. Vern
1 for 2.
Price.
Yep, Stokes comes out, fitting for him to do so. In comes Alvin Schaefer. And yep, Stokes, fantastic game. 7 innings, 2 earned runs, I think 5 strikeouts, couple hits. So Schaefer will come in, and it's a 2-2 count. Full count, the payoff pitch to Price. And gets him on the outer half.
Now batting. the
Out
right
number
field,
1.
Number 77.
Here's the right fielder, Ophelia Mack. 0 for 2. And seeing by the 0.59 average, I think she only has 1 hit on the season. This would be huge with that short porch and right if she does anything with that. 1-2. And no, she's going to look at a curveball in there.
Now batting. The left
For strike
fielder,
3. Now
number
Charlotte
46,
Tamber,
Charlotte
the left fielder.
Tamber.
2 for 3. We have back-to-back lefties for Schaefer to follow. And first pitch swing, and Tamber is going to get her 3rd hit right up the middle. Almost hits Schaefer's feet.
Now batting. The
That's
catcher,
going to bring up
number
the
10,
all-star catcher, Mackenzie Bochy. 0 for 2 with a walk. Still has yet to have an RBI, which is crazy. Even though we're in the 4th game, it's just crazy to find. As this ball is in the dirt, and that's going to get away from Sparks. The runner will have a free 90 feet into scoring position. So perfect opportunity for an RBI, and guess what? She will get it. You talk about it, you manifest it, and that will be a tie game. 3-3 here at the top of the 8th.
Number 4, Clayton Hornblower.
Clayton Hornblower, 2 for 3. He's going to swing at the first pitch and foul it off. And now a 1-2 count. The pitch is blasted to left field. Can Teal get it? He makes a nice jump, but he can't catch it. It's off his glove. And now that is going to be a double
Batting, the second
for
baseman,
Hornblower,
number
which is going to
21,
bring up Valeria Grace. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Tie game. Some pressure's on right now. Schaefer 2-2. The pitch to Grace. It's popped up shallow right center. Who's going to call for it? It's going to be Kennedy. And he catches it for out number 3, so they get out of the jam. They lose the run, but they get out of the jam there. The Monsters tie it 3-3 off of Gochi's first RBI of the season. Here's Janiyah Mess, the shortstop, facing Tanner. And Mess's first pitch swinging, just a routine fly ball out to Tanner, out number 1. Here's Trenton Clark.
Number 29, Trenton Clark. Now batting.
Clark comes out, and oh boy, here comes Harcourt Gaines in a tight spot here. And he quickly looks at 2 straight pitches against the lefty Tanner. 102 on the hands. Yikes. Make it full now. He works it back and then swings ugly on a changeup right down the middle.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Oh, wow.
number 31, Fred
Wow,
Moon.
wow, wow. Here's Fred Moon. Tanner gets another strikeout, as she's known to do. She's already got 7 on the season. It's not a Monsters game unless it's a low-scoring, butthole clenching ordeal. Yeah, this season for sure. Last season it was blowout after blowout after blowout, or it was come back in the 7th inning and win by 10. That's what that was. Here's Terrence Sparks, the right fielder, after the single. Little dribbler over to short. Third base Price will grab it and get the runner out by a step. Top of the 9th, still 3-3. Schaefer's in pitching, 5, 6, 7 due up for the Monsters, starting with George Armhorn. And we have ourselves another tie game or close scoring game coming into the late innings. Ground ball to first. Oh no.
Now batting,
Schaefer.
designated hitter, number 28.
What are you doing, my guy? PFP, you can't be doing that here in the 9th inning. Schaefer, he is now tense because he couldn't catch it. But a ground ball to third, Brock, Rivers, and they get it. So the error doesn't matter. The error doesn't matter. They wake up. They make up for it with the ground ball. And now it is Timid Top, who could be a hero or still be the 0. Let's see. Let's find out here. Schaefer's still in this game after all of that. 1 and 2. And Timid Top is going to be, well, he's going to be nothing. That's going to push him, I think, below 200. And now we're at the bottom of the 9th, and we have Kevin Brock up the bat. 1, 2, 3 for the Nomads. A chance to walk things off for like the 3rd time tonight. Here's Tanner, who's going to be in this game probably for the rest of this inning. 1-2 count. And Brock goes down swinging. Tanner gets yet another strikeout. 188 before that. Okay, yeah, Tanner, sorry, Top sucks. He is such a bum. Here's Teal Bishop, who's actually going to get pinch hit for. Thaddeus Conley is going to come in, the right-hander, to face the lefty. And that is a smart move, is it not? Deep to center field, and oh man, Butterman, thankfully he is a decent fielder, as that was the right call, right move. It just happened to be right at the center fielder, and that is unfortunate. But here's Kennedy, who is going to get his 4th hit of the game. And I believe they just took out a pitcher, right? If I'm not mistaken. No, they pinch hit. That's what that was. Tanner's still in this game. Now it's Russ Rivers. With the winning run on first, he has plenty of speed. The ball in the gap might win this game. And a ball all the way to the right field corner. It is a shallow porch, thankfully for the Monsters, and that's going to be a double. The run at second doesn't matter. No one cares. You want the runner at third. Les will. The question is, do you pitch to him or do you walk him? He's 1 for 4. He only has the home run.
Now pitching.
Tanner's going to come out and Donovan Hartman's going to come in. But do you pitch to him or do you walk him? And the monsters are electing to pitch to him. Interesting. And quickly 0-2 might be the smart choice. And, well,
Whoa, folks, we're headed to extra innings.
I don't know what Wu was thinking there. 3 straight pitches right down the middle pretty much, and he just didn't swing. Anyway, here comes Vern Price in the top of the 10th. We have extras, and Schaefer's still pitching? What? Get him out of here. 30 pitches now. And here we go. Grace. Oh, sorry, Vern Price. That's who that is. Hits this ball, but right to the track, and that's going to be your first
Now
out.
batting, the right fielder, number 77, Ophelia Mack.
Here's Ophelia Mack, 0 for 3. Can make all of it up with one swing, just one routine pop-up to right field. And Schaefer is still going to be pitching. Crazy. Ground ball over to third. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're in the 10th inning, so there's a runner on second.
The left
Not even
fielder,
thinking
number
about that.
46, Charlotte Tambor.
Here's Charlotte Tambor. Completely forgot that there's a man on second. I completely forgot. Holy cow. That's why they threw it in the third. Anyway, 2-0 to Tambor. And she is going to hit this one down the line. That's going to bring in the run. And she's going to have herself a double. So make it 4-3 Monsters here in the 10th inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
That'll bring up
number
Boji,
10,
who got her
Mackenzie
first RBI
Bocci.
of the season earlier this game.
Now
Schaefer is
pitching
finally coming out. Levi Loins will come in.
Loins.
And Schaefer will be on the hook for the loss. And responsible for the man on second. Roll over to first. Fred Moon will take it himself instead of trying to toss it to a pitcher and get an error. So we go to the bottom of the 10th. Down by a run. The Nomads have Mess,
The
Gaines,
shortstop, number 24,
and
Janiyah
somebody. I can't
Mess.
remember the last guy.
Batting.
Mess is actually going to get
Haley
pinched hit for.
Montez.
Haley Montez is going to come in. All you need is a base hit, and you tie the game. A home run wins it, which we're not looking for. We just need a base hit, right? As Montez, batting lefty, first at bat of the year, is going to hit this one softly to second. Grace will get the out, so they move the runner 90 feet.
The catcher,
Moon, maybe, yes.
number 23,
Here's Harcourt Gaines, the big
Harcourt
man
Gaines.
himself, can end this game with one swing of the bat. The infield is in. Anything but a ground ball to the infield will tie this game. And Gaines quickly 0-2. Takes the ball, super close. And then takes the ball really high. Here we go, 2-2. The pitch by Hartman, way outside, making a full count. Payoff pitch by Hartman is low, so he puts the winning run on first.
Now batting,
And now Fred Moon has a chance to be the hero. Will they pinch run Gaines? Let's find out. They will not. They might not have anybody left on the bench. Fred Moon can't hit into a ground. Can't hit a ground ball here. That's all he asks. A fly ball, anything. Ground ball in the dirt. I'm sorry, a pitch in the dirt. 2-1. And Moon grounds this one, but foul. 2-2. A strikeout's fine. You just can't ground out to a batter or to a fielder. And that's all he's doing right now is grounding. It just keeps going foul. And there you go, strikeout. They are 1 out away. And it's all up to Terrence Sparks, the right fielder. 1 for 4.
Terrence Sparks.
And here we go. Runners at the corners. Hartman's going to come out, and Hans Fuentes is coming in.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 76, Kevin Rock.
Time out.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't even know how. If there's not even. I don't even know why. How? There's nothing. What? What? None of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense. Why they would put a pitcher in such a tight space. You could have just left him in or put in any other pitcher, but instead you put in a bench player. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just want to. Oh my god. Okay. I am sorry, Monster fan. I have nothing to do with that. I wish I can. I ground ball to third, and now we're going into extras even more. I don't understand. I'm so sorry.
The first baseman.
I've
number
never
4,
seen such a thing.
Clayton
Such
Cornwall.
stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. And they're not even two-way players. They're just normal players. Why? Why? It just ruined the whole integrity of the game. I don't understand. Ugh. Now it's a reset, but then the Nomads have a better chance because now they have a fielder pitching. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's so dumb. Oh, God. I am so frustrated with that as this ball is going to be hit to left field. Now bases are loaded for George Armhorn.
Number 5, George Armhorn.
God, that's so frustrating. No outs, bases loaded. Loing is pitching. And a base hit to left field. They're going to score 1. Will they try to score 2? No. Conley will get it in quickly. So the bases are loaded.
Hitter, number 28.
For Rateki, with nobody out still. Infield is in. And it doesn't matter. Rateki hits this up the middle. Kennedy's throw will hold the runner to third. And now it's timid top.
Number 11, Top Butterman.
176. Levi Loins comes out. Lena Dozen Rolls comes in. And maybe a little too late as timid top is going to pop this in foul territory. Infield fly fair. But instead, it's going to be an out. Here's Vern Price, 1 for 4. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about. I think I don't understand it. I'm annoyed. That's what I am. I am super annoyed. And now this ball's going to be hit to the right side, all the way to the wall. Short porch. Sparks will get it in. Not quick enough. Runner will advance to third. And it's going to be a 2-run single for Price.
Number 77,
Ophelia Mack. 0 for 4. Needs to get something started for her for this season. Lefty on lefty matchup. Ground ball to short. Montez will try to turn 2, and they'll get it. So the Monsters will have 4 runs in the 11th. And let's see what happens here. I'm so confused. Here's Conley. Will they take out the player, the fielder?
Now pitching.
They do. So what? The whole point of that just doesn't make sense. Now we have Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig making their SBL debut. And ground ball, drop third strike. Out number 1.
Center fielder, number 14.
And what a debut to be in, though. Here in the bottom of the 11th, facing the reigning champs. Up by 4. What a win. Facing the strongest batters here. Colin Kennedy, Russ Rivers. Some crazy bats to face. Pop up. Third base. Price out number 2. Here's Russ Rivers.
Number 22, Russell Rivers.
3 for 5 with a double and 2 singles. And we're down to their last out for the Nomads. Even though it was in their favor for an inning, this ball's going to get through. They should not send the runner there. Rivers will have
Now
another
batting, the designated hitter.
run now. Bless Wu, who has a chance to be a hero yet again, to bring him within one with one swing of the bat against the rookie, Peppa Pig. And Pig will get a save, I believe, even though it's a little weird. And there we go, 3 outs. So the Monsters will win this in a weird, crazy, extra inning game that Super Mega Baseball decided was best. I don't agree with it. I would love to redo that inning exactly where it was, but you know, it is what it is. The Nomads had a chance, pitching, hitting, and all that. So I mean, it is what it is. Your final score, 8-4. I'm annoyed at that because it ruins the integrity of the game and the season, and all that stuff. That's all. Anyway, here's your batting stats. Not many home runs, more along the hits. A couple subs, and then your pitching. Fuentes will get the win, so Peppa doesn't get the save, even though technically I believe it is a save situation because they had runners on. Who knows? Who cares? This game is a little wonky. Loss will go to Levi Loins, who came in before dozen rolls and shouldn't have. But either way, MVPs, Hornblower, Tamber, and Price. Oh, wait, was it Fuentes with the dub? Oh my god, it's Fuentes. Oh my god. You're right. Fuentes got the dub. They fucking... A goddamn batter got a W. Ugh. Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, we're going to sim this game, Mud Hens versus the Beavers. And it looks like the Mud Hens are going to take this one 11-2. And we'll quickly look at the stats so far. Next up is Heaven's Divine versus Eric's Owlins, but this will be a game for another time. Let's see the standings. We have one team left that is undefeated, and that will be the Gators. Everyone else has a loss. The Bombers beating Divine, Samurais beating the Reapers. Who else was it? The Kernels got their first win against the Comets. This was a fantastic night of baseball. I'm not gonna lie, it was a fantastic night. I loved every portion of it. Even the annoying part at the end, it doesn't matter. I enjoyed the hell out of it. A lot of fun. Anyway, these are your standings here. Gators, Mud Hens, Samurais, and Bombers are your divisional leaders. We're going to go into some stats really quick. Dominic Pretzel, I guess, is your number one for MVP, which is interesting. We haven't seen him pitch yet. With a 1.93 ERA, Cole Shields only has the one complete game. Anki with a 4.50 average. Kennedy with a 5.83 average. So some stuff there. We have 5.83. Kennedy is your leader. A bunch of people with 3 home runs. Tanaka and Willis with 11 RBIs. Slugging on base. Pretty much, you know exactly who they are. Hits, Kennedy has 14. Extra base hits as Killington, Achilles, and Whitney. Strikeouts, 10 for a couple batters. Runs scored, Richards alone with 10. Stolen bases, a couple people with 2. Caught stealing, a couple people with 2. We'll go to pitching. Mayer, not sure which one. He has 3 wins on the year for the Bombers. All 3 wins belong to him. Your ERA is a bunch of zeros because we're still new. Same thing with saves, a bunch of 1s. Strikeouts, 15 for Pretzel and Deputy. whip and OBP. Strikeouts, walks, and strikeouts. But, yeah. Good games. Fantastic finishes. Love to see it all. Next up we have, let's see the next few games. We have Divine versus Owlins, Gators versus Mean Machine, Kernels versus Comets, Sandies versus the Mud Hens, Mean Machine versus the Reapers, Monsters versus Nomads. We have a rematch of this last game here. What we'll probably do is do 4 games here, 4 or 5 games here, and that'll be our opener. That'll be our opener. Duffy versus Kane, that's going to be a fantastic game right there. All right, well, that's it for me. I got to go do some shits and go to bed. And I appreciate you guys for being out here. We will catch you next time, next Monday. Unless something comes up earlier, it'll be next Monday. So we'll see you all then. Deuces.
Keeping the bad balls out there. And wow, you can hear the ping off the bat. That looks like it's gone. Yes, off the wall. It's a grand slam again. This is incredible. 2 grand slams in one night. 450 footer for the tiny little thing.
.167 whip with 32 strikeouts, and Turner's going to hit this one to center, and wow!
And Blake hammers this one deep to center field. Is it in the trees? It's in the trees. Home run, 3-run shot for Jimmy Blake, his first of the season, I believe. 492 feet, first home run of the season.
But at the same time, this is why you're here. You're supposed to be professional.
Yeah.
And that has got to be the dumbest play
Wow.
in the history of baseball.